I like to think I know the difference between an ugly thing and a beautiful thing. For example, here's my old passport photo, which is obviously a beautiful thing. I'm just kidding, it's so ugly. But here are some things that are beautiful and are ugly. This flower is beautiful. Click and subscribe on the Smallishbeans YouTube channel. That's beautiful. Please subscribe, even if you don't, you're still beautiful. This chicken is ugly, but you can make ugly things beautiful. For example, that chicken, if you use a sword on it, it becomes so beautiful. So as you can see, I'm an expert. That's why I've started my own TV show called
Ugly Blocks, the Maker.
Boom, boom. I've got a studio audience here with me. So let's introduce our first ugly block.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
What's your name and where do you come from?
Hi, I'm Overworld Portal and I come from the Extra Utilities mod.
As you can see, Perry, this is one ugly block. Look at those mash of colours. Absolutely disgusting.
Are you ready to look pretty, Overworld Portal?
I think so.
Let's see what we can do. So when I looked at this block, I saw the colours blue and green, which are hideous. However, I thought, let's use this to our advantage. So we're going to make this a very blue and green styled house. We're going to use like prismarine blocks. We're going to use some green concrete for the roof. As if we want to make a house actually look nice with this block, we're going to have to complement the colours in the block. We can't just use different colours which are nice and cool, as this block would stand out like a sore thumb. So instead, we're trying to blend it into the house and make it look au natural. And yes, I did decide to build a house with this block. The other two, I decided to build something slightly different. But I just wanted to show you guys lots of different styles of builds you can do, even with the ugliest blocks. So like usual, I'm using the Chisel and Bits mod, as well as a load of other mods to improve the look of this build. I added like this nice little fenced area along the bottom of the house, as you can see there. Added a bit of detail, added my own custom balcony using some of the blue and green colors, like I stated earlier. I'm only really using 3 different blocks here. I'm just using them for different things, and I think it works really well together, even if this house is still quite ugly, but it's kind of like retro in a way. I feel like this is quite a retro looking block, and honestly, it started to grow on me a little bit. I actually think this one is the nicest of all the blocks that I use, even if it is absolutely hideous and it doesn't really mix together very well. It kind of gives off a pretty cool vibe, and I made my own custom staircase here for the house, which I really liked. I thought it looked really cool. I had my own little banister and stuff to it as well, which took way too long, like 25 minutes to build this stupid little banister, which honestly it doesn't really need, but I think it's a nice addition. As for the rest of the house, I just decorate it with the stuff you'd normally find in a Minecraft house. Try to make it look as pretty as possible and use some stuff that fit with the theme of this very blue and green house. You'll see in a second how the top floor looks when I show you around. It's kind of got like this raised platform, which I really like, but I'll show you that when we go around on the little tour. And as for the garden, a very simple garden. I was more focusing on the house in these builds, so just a fenced off area with some green glowing water. So what do you think? Do you think the house looks nice now? I think it would look a lot nicer if it was using other colours. But we've got this cute little banister. I really like this bit along the bottom of the house. I think that looks awesome. Got a nice little balcony out front, which does have nothing on it, but that's okay. Inside, I really like this layout. We've got sort of like a little chest area over here, some plant pots, a nice rug, all our crafting stuff here, bookshelves, and we've got like a little living room over here with a TV and a couple of couches. As you can see, one blue, one green, to match the blocks. And then here's our lovely staircase, which I really do quite like a lot with the banister. And because it's like a smaller stair, you kind of flow up it. Ooh, beautiful. We've got a little office area here, which is looking lush. Ender chest, of course. And then our bedroom, which is raised upwards. So we've got our green and blue bed, of course. Our green alarm clock and blue lamp. Little chest in the corner, and of course a little bookshelf slash potion area. A very cute little house, although colours are quite obnoxious. It also has a back door I forgot to mention, which looks nice as well. I'll put a poll up in the top right hand corner. Do you think this block is ugly or hideous, or actually okay? I don't think any of them are going to be beautiful, so I'm not even going to put that up as an option. Time to introduce ugly block number 2.
What's up, guys? It's me.
Block number 2, what's your name and where do you come from?
Hey, what's up, fella? I'm known as the fabulously wavy future block from the Chisel mod.
As you can see, Stephen, this block just has too many colours. It's so obnoxious that I just can't stand looking at it anymore.
Are you ready for your transformation from an ugly block to something nice?
Wait, I'm ugly? What?
Let's see if we can fix him up. So for this block, I decided to build a castle, and there's some weird stuff about this Futura block. is when you join it up, it makes weird different patterns as you go along. There's the standard sort of little square block, then when you make it wider, it has this weird black and gold pattern, and then it also has the wavy rainbow lines. And honestly, by the end of building with this, my eyes were actually starting to burn. It's sped up here, but honestly, even a bit slower, it's still absolutely horrible to look at. But I decided to try and make the best of it and build this castle. It's only a small little castle, so luckily it's not too bad. And you can also see I have some other rainbow blocks which I added in as well. And when the time-lapse speeds up even further, the rainbow just becomes even worse to look at, to be honest. But I used the Chisel and Bits mod to add some texture, although you can't really see it as the rainbows just kind of take over in every single way possible. There's a nice roof on one side, although once again, quite tricky to see what's going on. Inside, I built like another staircase with a banner, not as fancy as the previous build, and oh my gosh, look at that rainbow, it is absolutely hideous. You'll see there's a walkway on the castle as well when I show you in a second. The bedroom is up here, and I am so glad that we are done with this house because it is just, I just don't want to look at it anymore, although we've got to do a tour around it right now. There is a moat around the outside, so at least it's quite hard to get into this castle. Not that you'd ever want to. When you see this, you just run away. Boom! What a monstrosity. Honestly, I don't think it's possible to make a nice house or anything out of this block. It's just the worst. Just look at it in the background. Oh my gosh, it's hurting my eyes again. You can see the other rainbow block I used. It's just the worst. It's just the worst. But we got this nice moat going around with this lovely little bit going over the edge here. It's really pretty, I think, this bit. If you just turn away from the rainbow stuff, it's kind of hard to get fully away from it. Oh, look there. Oh, look, isn't that nice? Oh, yeah, lovely banister. But honestly, this castle layout, if it wasn't rainbow, it's a pretty cool castle, if you ask me. Inside here, we've got like our chest section where we've got loads of stored chests out here. We've got another little chest section. This is what I call the Armoury inside the base of this tower here. I don't know why I said that like that. Base. We've also got a little farm section with chickens, which are going to be slaughtered to be eaten. Yeah, don't get any thoughts. You can't escape. Thanks for the egg. Give me another chicken for me to eat. Oh no, one's escaping. That's fine. We'll let him live. Psych! Anyway, inside the house, we have a lovely little crafting area with this nice gold crafting table, plus some furnaces and anvil, and a chair. We tried to decorate this on the inside. We've got some flower pots, some chests, like a little lounge. What are you doing in here? Get out of the house. I kind of went with the colour orange because it matches this bit here. Just look at this wall. What the heck? Why would you ever want to build a house out of this? Nice TV and a cabinet, bookshelves, little lounge area, which is quite pretty. It's quite nice. And then we head up the staircase here, which has this cool little banister on it. We've got a little table up here with a flower pot. We got our bedroom, which is very nice. And then we can head up the ladder to the top floor where we've got our little rooftop terrace. We've got a nice little hot tub, which is lovely. We got a barbecue to make some food on. We got a bench to sit down on and enjoy the view. We got another little table for eating on. Beautiful. Very nice little garden roof thing. We also have a little door on the top floor here where we can go out on the walkway and look out over the other house, which we don't want to look at because that's also hideous. And then there's a staircase up there to get to this level as well. Plus, there's a ladder in here, which is another little room with all our swords, spades, and stuff like that. And on the top floor, of course, a trampoline, because why wouldn't you want a trampoline on the top floor? It's the safest place to put it. It's not that you can fall off, but if you do fall off, fall into the water, so it's lovely. Also, we got like this little gate thing which will come down. It doesn't actually come down, I'm just saying it will. It won't move, it's Minecraft. There it is, the Rainbow Castle. What do you think of this one? Is it A, hideous, B, hideous, or C, not as hideous as you thought? Our final ugly, hideous, and just plain disgusting block. Would you please like to make your way down the catwalk?
Whee! Hey, what's up?
So, final contestant, what is your name and where do you come from?
Hello, I am the Biome Essence, or from the Biomes of Plenty mod.
As you can see here, Frank, this block looks like someone threw up Rainbow Sick on regular sick. It is just disgusting.
Well, you are truly hideous. Let's get you a makeover.
Thank you, I guess?
So Rainbow Sick, what does that make you think of? That's right, Wizard's Tower. I don't know why, it just is a wizard's tower. It's nothing to do with sick, to be honest. Apart from the fact that wizards are sick nasty, oh yeah. Basically, I just wanted to build something different to a house or a castle, and I thought this tower was really cool. This is one of those blocks that doesn't look too bad from far away, but once you get up close, it is truly hideous. Like, it is just the worst. Probably the easiest on the eyes in comparison to the other two blocks, but my gosh, it is still just terrible. But I think the tower ends up looking okay in the end. We sort of made it quite tall and skinny you with this kind of cool sort of mystic looking roof with some weird bits on the side and all these like little different chiseling bits, block staircase type things on the edges. We added some cool windows onto it as well, just some nice purple ones with some windowsills. The ones on the top actually have grass on them, so you could have plants, although it's a bit of a small space of glass. As for the inside, I think the inside of this place is looking pretty cool. Rather than have a staircase up, we've actually glitched through the wall here, and as you can see, there's water which is purple and glowing with a little tiny stick of glowstone in the middle. You can travel up this glowstone purple water stuff all the way to the top, and it's kind of like an elevator just made out of purple glowing water. You'll see the decoration in more detail on the other floors in a second and how it works. And this top floor is the main floor though, with the bedroom, the lounge, like a little area for working and socializing and whatever you want to do in your Minecraft tower. The outside, very plain and simple, lots of purple flowers, a little path leading up to the place and some purple trees as well as a fence going round it. And here it is in all its glory, looking like purple on top of sick. It actually looks okay from this distance, but once you get close and you see the block, it's just not nice. Inside on the bottom layer, we have our sort of crafting slash furnace slash storage room with loads of cool stuff on it. I love this little section here of all the potions and the books. We've got like a little anvil, brewing stand, and an ender chest as well. And you head up to the next floor by using the water like so, and you land on the kitchen where we've got all our kitchen stuff we'd ever need and want, which is looking nice and lush. Little storage area as well, table to sit on, and little stools on this little bar bit. And then we head in the water again to the next floor, which is our sort of armory section with all our different types of armors and swords and stuff like that. And then follow this up all the way to the final floor where we have our bed with all our bookshelves next to it, little bedroom area. Then we got like this little desk area with a couple of chairs for friends to sit in and watch me work. I don't know why they're there. Little table for eating on with more bookshelves. And then finally a little sofa area as well, which is looking lovely. So probably one of my favorite designs on the interior in comparison to all the other ones. But on the exterior, I'm still not sure whether I prefer this one or the first one. What do you guys think? Is this one A, ugly, B, ugly, or C, not so ugly? Let me know in that poll in the comments what you think. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. We've made 3 buildings out of 3 ugly blocks. Which one is your favourite? Let me know in the comments down below. Have I done a good job here? Are these houses now nice, or are they still ugly because of those ugly blocks? Make sure to leave a like and comment if you did enjoy this, and also subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.